in the morning this morning. Okay. You seen it. If you seen it, you ain't got to look at it no more. You can change the channel. Okay. You know how y'all did. We know that we seen it. Okay, but don't look at it again. Okay. All right. We just trying to. I'm just tripping because how y'all put misinformation out there, and it was misinformation in his case, like we talking now. Hold on, y'all. Let me pull this up. And if you would like to donate to the channel, please donate to the channel. I have to pay. I'm by myself, y'all. I'm rolling by myself. And they go to check the cash out right there. I need to stream y'all $4 to $4. Y'all can help me out with StreamYard every month. I appreciate it. I have mods that I can't pay. I appreciate y'all help, okay? Well, let's take a look at this. And what sad me about this is Dolph family, Dolph's sister, Dolph's siblings. Now his sister, that's his sister, right? They got the prettiest skin, Kalisa Brown. She's the sister of Young Dolph. And she gave that prosecutor a hug, y'all. Paul Herkerman, after Justin Johnson, one of the men accused of unaliving rapper Young Dolph, was found guilty of all charges. This happened last year. This just happened last year, y'all. So it's not like this is something old. This just happened last year. And that's Paul right there, the district attorney. Okay. Now, yeah, that's him right there. But this is a strange case. And Kalisa, she Brown, his sister, briefly becomes emotional while making a statement from the family after Justin Johnson, one of the men accused of unaliving rapper Young Dog, was found guilty. This is during the time, and what Paul doing now is closing argument. I this the first trial that I ever seen that we just went in there and they just went in there in just 2 days and then case closed. I think it's more than that. And this was Justin Johnson, the defendant, the defense attorney of Justin Johnson. He delivered his closing last year. And young and this boy is not acting like he killed somebody, y'all. Y'all can't tell me something else ain't right in this case. He don't act like he murdered. He don't act like he just know that they said that he's a killer. Look, he look like, well, I see what they doing. I'm about to follow through with what they doing. I'd be out of here by like 5 years under probation. That's how he look. Young like ain't look. How he looking. It's just ain't right about this case, y'all. It happened too fast on the 3 days, on for 3 or 4 days of a killing bigger than what it is. And this boy don't act like he killing nobody. He looking in the camera. And then he scratched his face. Mentally, something just ain't right. And this is Steve Morrow. He speak to the media after the jury has left to deliberate during the first day. And this guy right here is a detective. His name is Terrence Daphne. He is showing them the crime scene photo from rapper Young Dolph murder at the Makitas. He answered questions from the deputy district attorney. Now I don't have nothing with this man right here. I seen two white guys standing out there. So I guess he was a detective in this thing. And they showing Justin John. See, we're gonna get into something in a minute, okay? This boy still act like it ain't nothing going on. These folks only act like it's a real trial. I'd never seen nothing like this. We're gonna get into all of this. We're gonna get into all of this. And see, y'all kept on saying the car got shot up. That man car didn't get shot up. The man car wasn't even right there. I understand how he pulled up in there and it turned this way to the street. But I'm not worried about that because he ain't did nothing. And the judge was Jennifer Michelle. Okay, I don't want to see them no more. Okay. Something ain't right, y'all. Now let's get into. I want to get into before I get into everything. Hold on, y'all. Let me turn this music. I want to get into the witnesses. It though. I saw everything. I saw this. I saw that. Somebody should have told them that they saw what his name? Justin Johnson. Justin Johnson got the hell on. That boy stayed in the city for a while before he took off. He stayed in the city, y'all, before he took off. I got a problem with that. Cause how in the world he killed somebody and he was still in the city? Now we're gonna take a look at some of these folks right here that TNZ had a video of. DD talking heads. They were just talking. These folks were out there running their mouth, y'all. I mean, they was talking. They was talking. They was talking. Let me let this large for y'all, okay? And they go to Makita owner. And see, y'all, Dolph is on the inside of the shop. It ain't not no window. Okay, that was TMZ. I can't even stop that thing. That thing acting all stupid. Okay, y'all. Now, now we're gonna take this back to cross exam, and we're gonna take it back to what Cornelius had to say about this here. You got to pay Cornelius some attention, y'all. It's a lot missing from this case. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna get our reaction on this now. Hold on, y'all. Okay, now right here, stop. If Cornelius was right here this close to this window shooting, what was Marcus doing? Young Dolph brother, what was he doing? Did he have a gun on him? Or let that little thing wasn't working? Because they got shot. But why is if he that's why I was trying to tell y'all that couldn't have been his security guard. That wasn't his security guard. A security is security. Okay? A security had a bag up on them. So I don't think at that time Dolph had his brother probably just riding with him. Where's his brother while he's standing right there shooting him? I don't understand that part. And he said he saw Dolph at the glass and he just shot. And why is he cut Justin Johnson getting out that car late? Now Dolph didn't see that coming. They had their head turned. One wasn't alert. Why he wasn't shooting when he was in there? Was he shooting while he in there? Cause they sure wasn't feeling that. It looked like he shot late. And I promise it looked like somebody else. See, Dolph is moving, y'all. Where is Marcus if Dolph moving like that? I don't care what he got in his hand. And then look like when he came out that door, looked like when Marcus came out that door, looked like somebody else came out that door. Man, hold on, let me see. Excuse my stomach, y'all. It's crowded. So what was Marcus doing? Now he's sad to shoot back. See, it seemed like when he opened up that door, when Marcus came out that door, looked like somebody else in that door. Yeah. Okay. No, Marcus right there shooting out the door, I guess. I wonder why we couldn't recognize at that moment. I wonder why we couldn't recognize who he was. Why we didn't recognize who? Why y'all people in Memphis did not recognize who he was? How he walked, how he run. How y'all not gonna know that was Cornelius? Somebody had to know. You heard what he saying? He said, I wasn't feeling nothing. You don't feel nothing when you're doing wrong. Only thing you feel was $50,000 or whatever you got. He wants some acid. I mean, he wants some drugs. So he took Dolph life. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, Chad. Drug make you do stuff like that, child. Drug make you do stuff like that. Drug make you act a fool. Drug do that to you. You know. Now this Cornelius, how is he a witness to testify on the stand? And he ain't tell all the truth. I don't understand this right here. He didn't tell everything. So $50,000 was for his lawyer. Now he know he telling a lie. When do Cornelius go to court, y'all? Cause I want all of them to be booked. All of them to be booked. He lied from the beginning himself. Cornelius, you was not honest with them from the beginning. You lied and said that they gave you something a little Eight. I don't know what you said. 800. I don't know how much you say, but you did not say no $50,000. You did not say that. And tell me, my lawyer told me to tell the truth, and you still not telling the truth. You said that you didn't get your money. That's what you said. What else that this boy ain't never tell? It's not telling the truth about y'all. What else? Now, this is Dolph Security. Dolph Security had a lot to say. His security had a lot to say about Dolph. See, Dolph, this shouldn't have happened to Dolph. Dolph had a security. And that security told him everything. Listen to this.
Is that where Dolph grew up? Yes, sir. You and Dolph were y'all's friends? For his whole life? Yes.
Now, y'all, listen to this. Because the misinformation at the beginning of this video said that Dolph had security when he was at Makita's Cookie. But they wasn't with him at the time. But listen to how long he was Dolph's security.
You also involved in his business? Yes. What was your involvement in his business? I was his security. And how many years did you work in his security? 7 years.
Okay, he said he was Dolph's security for 5 or 7 years. 5 and 7 is 2 different years. So you mean to tell me that you don't know when you was his security? For 5 and 7 years, 5 and 7, 2 different years. Jesus.
John probably quite a bit of travel. A little bit of stress. Tell me about Dolph's record.
And why Dolph this man got that triangle up there on his hand, y'all? Why did he keep his hands like that? I guess y'all said, Lanita, what you mean by why he got his hand in a triangle shape, right? Why has he got his hands like this?
And is that Dolph and other artists? Yes. Dolph helped promote those other artists? Yes. And Dolph would perform at concerts and things like this? Yes. You were in charge of security for many of these things? Yes. For some years, it sounds like. Yes. Let me pass you this photograph. Tell me what that is underneath that little plaque. That's PR John. Okay. And PR in the paper route empire? Yes, sir. His label? Yes, sir. And he says it's sharing like a necklace or something? Is that all? Yes, sir. No. Do that to evidence to say sense over reason. Okay. This is a picture of
Y'all know what? And one more trip you out about this trial. Y'all know how we watch other trials and they'll show that prosecuted the picture first. They'll show the prosecute the picture, and then they'll say, Judge, can I so to the picture? And I mean, it seemed like they already got it set, that they already seen the pictures.
You familiar with a rival rap label? Yes. What is its name? Cocaine Music Group.
Now, why he called the Cocaine Music Group? And I just told y'all it mean collective something group. Why he said that? Y'all remember at the beginning of the video when I was telling y'all the group was called CMG, but it mean collective something something. I just can't remember because I don't try to remember group. But now he just said it stands for Cocaine Music Group. At first, I guess I said it was Collective Music Group. Yeah, it was Collective Music Group. But right here, he calling it something different. Why, y'all? Why is this stuff is mixed? Why is it so misinformed? And then now that's what it stands for. That's what it stands for. Lord have mercy. I believe Dolph was kind of stingy. The reason why he ain't have.
Artists and names like it under that umbrella. You familiar with the name Jug or Big Jug? Yes. And is that person, to your knowledge, affiliated or part of the leadership of CMG? Yes, sir. You familiar with any sort of rivalry between CMG and Dolph? Yes, sir. You familiar with sort of the origins of that rivalry? Yes, sir. And what is that? A bus going shows, got the Oscar Brown shot up, a few other bears that a lot of shit going on. Okay, well let me back up because I think you're talking about incidents that happened. Is that right? Okay, let's back up. Do you know why does CG have a problem with Dolph?
Hold on, y'all. See, y'all can see it.
Familiar with Dolph ever turning down proposals to sign with artists from CG? Was it important to Dolph that he did it himself? Yes, sir.
Y'all don't notice that this man have not moved his fingers.
Did he make statements like that in his rap songs? Yes, sir. In his rap songs, did he call out CMG and those artists? Yes, sir. In those rap songs, in fact, did he call out Big Joe? Yes, sir. Did he say insulting things about Big Joe? Yes, sir. Through the years, has that translated into some violence directed against Dolph? Yes, sir. You mentioned two incidents. Is that right? Yes, sir. To be clear, these are incidents that happened in the past. Is that correct? Mr. Johnson is on trial now, was not those two incidents. One in 15 in Charlotte. What happened in Charlotte? We just came to the hotel. Sprinter vans, sitting there for about 15, 20 minutes. Ran upstairs. Once we got upstairs, we got in the room. Two more people ran upstairs. They just shot a bicycle. Bullet holes. A lot of them. Yes, sir. Dolph ended up even rapping about it. Yes, sir. And after CMG violence. Yes, sir. What was the other incident? The other incident happened in California when he actually got shot. Dolph got shot in California. Perpetrators affiliated with CMG. You can see where security would be stressful. Yes, sir. Protecting not just your client, but it sounds like your friend. It's just a little piece of paper. Defense counsel saying this. Just passes for a judge. To the witness. That emblem on that, you familiar with that? Yes, sir. Is that CMG? Yes, sir. Now, if we just offer that, does it say next somebody says it? Okay. I can publish these two exhibits, Sean. Okay. Exhibit 3 and 4 for the record. It's just, I'm publishing the exhibits with the logo of PRE, Paper Empire, and CMG, Cocaine Use Group. Mr. Blue, identify some people real quick in the video itself, Your Honor. If you stop it for a second. I've spoken with the defense counsel, and this video will go ahead and get into evidence. I think we need to mark it right now. This is on the flash drive. I don't want to mark it right now. I don't think we need, but we can view it if there's questions, and then we can mark it after he testifies rather than having to load everything back up. Yes, ma'am. We're watching a little bit of this, okay? Sure. Alright, you can stop there. Are you familiar with this car? Yes, sir. Whose car is that? No. It's one of those new Corvettes. Yes, sir. I see that it has either a paint job or a wrap or something on it. Is that right? Yes, sir. Tell me about that. Just he wrapped a lot of his cars. Okay. Camouflage. Okay, so it's like a can of white and blue sort of camouflage bag. Oh, it's more like white and green. Okay. And that something he had several of his vehicles in. Yes, sir. already stopped the mirrors. Who's that? As you don't know. Alright. And who is that? This is brother. Is his brother's name Marcus? Yes, sir. Do you know Marcus? Yes, sir. Has this man had a significant impact on Marcus? Yes, sir. Did Marcus sometimes help with Dolph security? Yes, sir.
Okay, so he sometime Marcus now I believe this security right here. Now y'all let's straighten it out. He said sometimes he helped with dog security. So it's more like he's a brother, but he look out for his brother. And they want to say security, but I believe he just look out for his brother. Not even thinking he gonna get shot that day.
Is that the car arriving? Yes, sir. Do you know where they were arriving from? No, sir, I don't.
But I don't know, understand why you don't know where they were coming from. You're supposed to be the security. Why is he not sharing anything with you and you his security? Were you his security then? I wonder why Dolph not sharing and why Dolph left. I know people say that. I'm gonna tell you something. Everybody can't move like us because we're not rich. We're not no single. We don't have no beef against no one. When you got beef against people, you got to watch your back. Dolph just let his guard all the way down, and knowing that beef is within the city. I don't understand why he let his guards down like that. And then he go to the lady right here. There ain't nobody blame her, y'all. She noticed that dog pulled up. I know she noticed that dog pulled up because she went out there at first. But then too, she could be putting her cookies and stuff in place. And I'm glad she didn't get hit.
Do you know if Dolph had been to Makita's before? Yes, sir. Had you ever been over? No, sir. Had you ever even tried the cookies out? No, sir. Did you ever talk to you about cookies? Yes, sir.
Okay, y'all, let me ask y'all something. Let me ask y'all something. Check this out. Marcus was standing over here. Dog was standing over here. Cornelius said that he saw him through the window, so he started shooting through the window. What did Marcus do? Jump over the counter? What did he do? Why he didn't try to interrupt the shooting, or did he do it for real though? Because he did get hit.
Yes, sir, Dolph. Yes, sir. The chain around his neck. Is that the PRE chain? Yes, sir. The one that we saw in the exhibit? Yes, sir. That's Marcus behind him? Yes, sir.
And see, Marcus standing behind him. Why? And he looking at the cookies instead of looking at the car. Watch that girl. Okay, now she seen them coming. If she saw them coming, why did she yell, look out, or what to them? Or did she just ran back there to the back? So when he ran up to the window, okay, so what happened was When he ran up to when Cornelius ran up to the window, it was too late for that girl to say, "Hey, duck or do this." It was too late for her to say anything. I can see what's going on here. She couldn't. She didn't have time to say, "Duck, here we come." Here they get that. She didn't have time because Cornelius just ran up to the window and started immediately shooting. Where did Marcus go? Where did Marcus go? Because Marcus didn't get hit but one time. And who hit him, I don't know. I don't know. Y'all, it's this too quick for me. This is a quick trial. They knocked it out the way real quick. I don't understand it. And then you got Go Fans is still out there. Go Fan is still on the street having a good time. Like ain't nothing happening. This is weird. Oh Lord. Do y'all think I have a question to ask y'all? And these essential questions to ask y'all. Do y'all believe this case is bigger than what it is? And they knocked it out with the two boys, Cornelius and Justin. I think it's more to this, y'all. CMG, Cornelia told y'all it was bigger than this. It's supposed to be still going on. It's still supposed to be shooting. So why would he said it's supposed to be some more shooting? That's what Cornelia said. It's supposed to be some more people dying. When you hear that, what do you think in a situation like this? Y'all like, share, and subscribe and tell me what it is something missing out of this case, y'all. I'm out, y'all. Tell me what you think.